We are ready? Okay, very good. Let me call people in. There you go. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining our Asia time class. We're here at Go Force, broadcasting at this time in California. It's about 6 p.m. right now in California to accommodate the schedule for Asia. Right now it's about 9 a.m. in K-land, I think. No? Something like that. 10 a.m.? 10 already? Wow. Okay. All right. All right. I was meditating today, and I am my Korean disciple Sinan Sunim is here from K-land, and she's telling me that she gave me a schedule for my trip in Korea in about end of September, early October. And so I know it's early, but I came up during that meditation, during the sit, for a topic for the Chan talk at that big temple, whatever that thing, what is it called? Okay, it's called Quintessential American Weiyang Chan. Yeah, and that's just for the Chan. See, depending on how much time we have, the Chan side is going to be that. Okay, Pure Land, well, who knows? All right, and I still need to elaborate on that, but my point being that when you meditate, okay, you be amazed yourself on how you naturally come up with approaches, solutions to the problems that are important to you. Because for me, personally, to fly from here to K-land, that's 14 hours cramped up in people who move next to you, and sometimes you bring the children kick the back, of my seat for 14 hours. It's traumatic sometimes. And we pack like sardines for the duration. And so it's a lot of stress for us. When we go there, that's why we try to make the most of our trip. So it's a lot of pressure. So that it's been building up for the last week or so. Because every day I look at Sinan, she has these eyes that look at you and say, are you going to perform in K-land? And I say, it's a silent kind of Google eyes and says, you're not going to disappoint me, are you? That kind of thing. Okay. So that's why eventually, that's what you find out yourself. Many of us, we find out that there's a problem, it's been bothering us, it's been pressuring us for some time. And when you meditate every day like that, sometimes during your sit, you say, this is what I should be doing. And so that's how I came up with the topic, Quintessential American Weiyang Chan. Okay, I promise you, insights about Weiyang Chan that, although it originated from China, but actually we elaborate on why it's such a superior, Chinese Chan wisdom, Chinese Chan training techniques. Okay, so tune in, hopefully in October. And then that was the main thing. By the way, I was sitting there and I was meditating, and that thing came up. I said, "Oh, this is what I could be talking about, that and that and that. Why is it American? Why don't we call it Chinese Wei Yang anymore?" Okay, and then so along the theme of we graduated from Chinese to American. Okay. So in order to avoid being considered to be American thieves of Chinese Chan, we thought, we should do something more than just on the Chinese Chan teaching levels. That's why it came up with Chinese Chan wisdom versus American wisdom. You see, it's a derivative, if you will. If anyone has been through the last financial disaster about derivatives, this is a good part of a derivative. No financial people? No finance people? Never mind. Okay. So how is everyone today? Feel free to ask any questions. All right? I'm just talking about this. What we do at our temples is we realize that where we came from, that is, I learned my Chan from a Chinese Chan master, great master YongHua. And I consider him to be one of the most advanced Chan masters in recent history of Chan, or Buddhism even. Okay, for example, in Buddhism, he's the one that's been advocating studying the Avatamsaka Sutra. You look through the history of Chinese patriarchs in the past, how many advocated studying the Avatamsaka Sutra? His predecessor, certainly not. So you go back, up, in history, you realize that, as far as I know, he's the only one of recent memory that advocated the Avatamsaka Sutra, the Flower Adornment Sutra. That's how advanced his wisdom is, how great his wisdom is. Okay, so we have quite a ways to go before we can exhaust his wisdom. Okay, but on the other hand, it doesn't mean we have to stay within the shadow that's cast by his Chinese wisdom. We need to also, it's our responsibility, I feel it's my responsibility we are second generation American Buddhism here in the U.S., Mahayana in the West. And so I feel that to stay within his domain of explanation is not enough yet. We need to contribute our own perspectives to enrich his teachings so that we make it, because I look at him as basically Chinese Buddhism, Chinese Mahayana. And if we only keep only the Chinese flavors of Mahayana, which includes Chinese Chan, okay, then it's not American yet. It has to be something else, okay? So this is what I'm cognizant of. I remind myself every day, what is the essential Chinese wisdom? What is essential Chinese Chan, okay, that Master YongHua delivered to us, brought to us, and then what is it, what else can we do to shed more lights on that from an American perspective, okay, or from a 21st century perspective, okay? Yeah. So that's always my challenge. Yeah, that's part of my fun. Yes, there's a question from Sarah S.G.
Hi, Master. So my question might be a little bit long and unstructured, but I will try my best to explain.
Okay.
So I joined a new company and I started working as of last Monday. So I've been in the job, went back to the corporate life for about 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time. Congratulations, first of all. It's tough to get a job. I don't know about I think you're in Singapore, yes?
Singapore, yes.
Singapore,
yes.
okay. And here in the U.S., I'm here in Silicon Valley, we're shrinking. We are laying off people. Google, Alphabet, who else? Meta, Microsoft. They've been laying people off, okay? And you are being hired. That's pretty good. Speaks highly of you. Congratulations. Especially it's not in AI, is it?
No, in the
You see?
fintech.
So it's pretty good. Congratulations.
Thank you, Master.
You still feel compelled to ask a question? You should be happy.
I have quite a lot of afflictions when it goes to about work. So I start to have quite a big starting last week.
Okay, go ahead.
So my original plan was that, especially after cultivation, I felt that working hard doesn't guarantee my ultimate happiness. So I thought that it's just a job, it's just a work. My original plan was just to get back to the same industry, do something that I have experience already, and then I should be at ease with my work that I do. So that after completion of my whole working day, I can do something else. I can explore my side interest. I can do more cultivation. However, to my surprise, I may have left the corporate life for 1.5 years. I couldn't adapt as of now. I felt really drained every day after working. Not to say that the work is difficult. It is. I don't think it's too difficult, and I don't think the workload is tremendous. But I do feel my whole body, my whole strength, my whole energy has been drained at the end of the day.
Okay. I take it back. My congratulations. My compliments. See, I'm wishy-washy. Continue, please. It's not good.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether this is more of physically or mentally, but I just generally I just feel tired about work. And I used to really work very hard, and job for me is like a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. But over these few years, I've sort of felt that there's not much meaning to it. I wasn't motivated at this point of time to work hard. However, subconsciously when it comes to working, I can sense other people's expectation on me, and I felt obligated to meet people's expectation. So although I tell myself this is not that your priority, that's not important, it does not guarantee your happiness anyway, just do it and then go home. But I felt that subconsciously I putting a lot of stress and pressure on myself whenever I start working. And that also harmed my health to some extent because, I had a history of a breast lump and the surgery before as well. And I felt that, it's most likely related to the stress coming from my career and everything. So I am scared. I am worried as well. Like when I get tired, when I get exhausted, I felt the breast pain coming back. I'm generally worried too. So, so I don't know how do I deal with this situation. On one hand, I have to work. On the other hand, whenever it comes with working, number one, I'm not motivated. Number two, I still want to meet people's expectation. Number three, I feel stressed. Number four, I'm worried that this is detrimental to my health.
Okay. So what can I do for you?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me put it in American way. Okay. What do you want from me?
It's a lot of things entangled together. So maybe what I'm trying to ask is get your advice in this situation. And I don't know what's going on. Like, what is wrong with me?
What's wrong with you? Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got a job, you got paid, instead of wasting your days all day doing nothing, wasting your time with no money, okay, and you're still unhappy. Speaking of gratitude, now she comes back and says, you, basically, she didn't say it, she said, you are the one who causing all my current problems. Okay, granted I got money, but I'm more miserable than the last 2 years. Thanks a lot. Speaking of gratitude, what's her problem? Yes, 4.
She's expecting too much and she wants everything.
Okay, expecting too much, she wants everything. What's wrong with that?
Then she's
Wait. You're accusing her of expecting too much.
No,
and
it's
wanting
just
everything. Wait. What about you? You don't have that problem?
I cannot say that. But I'm more aware of you will be unhappy if you do that.
Are you unhappy?
Right now I'm pretty happy. But I don't make money.
So you're telling her that, look at me, I'm happy because I'm not even making any money.
That's a trade-off, yeah.
You're not helping. Okay, next person. Okay, anyone else? Huh? What's her problem? Yes, 5.
Beautiful Master. I think at work the stress is always there. The expectation is always there. Okay. So you are professional, so you do your best to complete the task or the work, but I don't think too much about that. The other one, that physically you feel tired, that could be you have been away from work for a while, but then the body will adapt with the new 8 hours workday or 10 hours workday very easily. The mind, if you can detach from the work, then it will help a lot.
Very good. I congratulate you. You have some wisdom now. American wisdom, not Vietnamese. Very good. I'm proud of you. You changed recently. You're more stable now. So you should tell your mom to visit more often. You can tell her, okay? You are one step up. Okay, congratulations. In Vietnamese, it usually means that you have to take us out and buy us a round of drinks. Vietnamese called ăn khao. What's Chinese for that? Celebration. So when you have something good happen to you, it's a big deal. Okay, and so if something this big happens, he goes out and buys us a round of drinks at a very fancy bar. Okay. All right. Anyone else would like to say anything? Yes, 6.
I think try to find other hobbies and maybe look for community like friends, and I guess part of also, another thing is to meditate more and have gratitude every day. That you have a career, you have a job.
Yeah, so many good things.
Yeah, so
You're
many
right.
good things,
Yeah.
and maybe just, I know it's hard. I've been through that, but I think try to
Look at the money in the bank account. It
yes,
helps.
exactly.
Count more every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Just go out, be in nature.
Look positive on the positive side. That's what he's
Yes.
saying. Very good.
Maybe you can go to I don't know. You're in Singapore. I don't know if there's a lot of stray dogs there. Maybe you can feed them.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. What
guess-
do the Catholics call that?
I don't
Look
know.
at the good sides.
Yes.
Right? Look at the positives. Is
Yes.
it Catholic or American? I don't know.
So yeah,
Very good.
I think that's the only advice I can give.
Yeah, excellent.
Just try your best.
Yeah, yes. Anyone else? Very good. Good wisdom. Do you understand? Huh, Sarah? You have high expectations. That's why you were hired. Look at her. Does this lady look happy to you? You hire her, the boss looked at her and said, I know you're not going to be happy, so you're going to do more. Okay? Until you're happy. That's how I look at you.
Sorry, Master, what do you mean?
What do I mean?
I didn't get this part.
I'm a slave driver. So a slave driver needs to recognize a slave. In America, you're a slave driver, you need to recognize who you can drive, who's willing to be driven. You see, she says, I know I need to meet expectations. I can deliver. But my problem is that I don't feel good physically. I get stressed out. So the first question I have for you, okay, you guys all fall into the same trap. Okay? Just because she's Asian doesn't mean we understand what she's talking about. We need to ask questions first, okay? So my first question is that I'm very sorry that you feel drained and tired after work, after 2 weeks, okay? It happened daily, right? Okay. And you found yourself meditating, yes?
Tried.
Okay.
I wish to, but not daily for now. Yes.
Okay. Do you recover the following day? Can you recover the following day? You're tired,
Can.
you drain at the end of the day. That's normal, yes? Especially after doing nothing for a long time. Okay, now you're under the gun. Someone is just, you can hear the whip sound. Okay, so yeah, of course, it's a different experience for you. But at the end of the day, you're drained, you're tired. But after you eat and you rest, the following day you recharged. Yes.
Yes.
And then the same cycle goes through. You go through the same cycle again. You fulfill expectations. I mean, you're driven. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then at the end of the day, you drain again, and then you recover. Yes?
Yes.
It's not like after 2 weeks, you broke down.
No.
No, not yet. Yes?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So that's what I'm hearing from you. I'm hearing from you that you didn't really spell it out, but you worried that you could break down eventually. Okay? That's a big worry for you. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
In a prior life, I had to be born in Singapore too. Okay, very good. So, first things first. As long as you're working, then my advice to you and to all of you is what happened to her is nothing unique to her at all. Okay? You go to work, you're going to be drained. You're going to be tired because you apply yourself. Whether you're not healthy or healthy, it makes no difference. Let me tell you, The fact is that because your nature, most of you will be drained. Whether you are not healthy or healthy, same thing, you'll be drained. Okay? And so naturally when you drain like that, your body recovers. It happens naturally. So the key here for all of you who still have to go to work is that you want to make sure. I have a spider here who is playing with me. He sends all this beautiful thing that floats in the air. Can you see it? Huh, guys? You see the reflection? Huh? Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm having too much fun. Wow, look at this. How beautiful. I'm stretching the spider web. Whoa. Never mind. Okay, where was I? See, I should be practicing Chan more often because I get distracted so easily. Okay, and so, where was I? You weren't even listening, were you? What? We drink every day? What was it? What was that? You drain every day. Okay. You're not the only one. Everyone who applies himself or herself will be drained. Aren't you drained every day, sir? Not every day, but quite often. When you apply yourself, you're supposed to be drained. You paid to be drained. And in America in particular, we have very good slave drivers who are supposed to drive you until you're drained. And then when you're dead, we throw you out and find another slave. That's American technology. You think American technology, AI? No, it's slave drivers. Okay? So that's an inherent problem in working for everyone, not just you. Okay, so that means that it's a reminder for you. I'm glad you asked. Before it's too late, is that you make sure that even if you sleep less every day, as long as you have a job, you have to get up and meditate an hour a day, minimum. Because when you do that, you find out that even you meditate an hour a day, you still get drained by the end of the day, okay? And you get up in the morning, you meditate an hour again, you still get drained, same thing. You find out through that process, actually, it's not getting drained, it's about recovery, speed of recovery. We all get drained, no matter what you do. But it's the difference between people is how we recover individually. Okay? And so that's why this is a stress that you need to meditate daily, an hour religiously, okay? Because it's for your own protection. Whether you're working or you're not working, same thing. You're going to be drained eventually. And therefore, when you build up, that battery of yours by meditating in the morning, you have more energy to go through the day and do whatever is important to you. Doesn't matter was it work or was loafing around, doesn't matter. All right? So you should have taken it more seriously. I'm glad you asked. You should and you need to meditate an hour every day. Even if it means that you sleep less, you still meditate. So you find that you don't have time, all of you, this is why it's so important for all of you to understand this process. You need to charge up your battery every day. Even if it means that if you say, I'm a mother, I have to take care of my family, okay? Or I'm too busy, I work in an investment company and I don't have time, okay? You still need to convince yourself to sleep maybe an hour less, half an hour less, so that you can meditate for an hour in the morning, okay? And yes, initially when you do that, you may be a bit sleepy for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But when you get used to it, eventually, and you always get used to it, you become so much more efficient. Okay? So it's a way of life. Chan is a way of life. A way for you to live, to use your energy much more efficiently. And if you practice Chan, it's like you're charging up this battery, okay, that you can use throughout the day, and eventually you figure out to recharge it during the day as well, after lunch break, in the evening, before you spend time with your family, okay, that kind of thing. So you learn to develop skills to recharge yourself, okay? And it's not just recharging alone, but recharging better. That's the next step. Meaning that, if you will, using the analogy of EV technology, right now we have this EV technology and we're developing solid-state batteries, okay? So we realize the current technology is good enough, okay? But it could be better. Okay, so we're developing solid-state batteries and doing research and development towards that direction. And eventually we hope to replace and upgrade our battery to a better one. And it will happen, for sure, because of the human ingenuity. Okay? And so it's the same thing here. There's the same analogy here. You meditate every day, but you also need to improve, because that's how your body will become healthier. Not because you use less energy. Okay? As you improve, okay? You improve, you do Chan, you improve, your body is healthier. It happens, I tell you this, it happens to 100% of all of our students the last 19 years. All of them. When they improve, they're healthier. That solves the next problem you have. You're worried about your health issues. Okay? Let me assure you, when you go to work like that, you're going to be drained. But because you're being drained like that, actually, it helps you recharge faster. You'll be amazed how quickly you can recharge when you have a need to. And then, if you continue to practice Chan under our criteria, our guidance, you need to seek to improve. And that's how, not only because you'll be more efficient at work, okay, if you need 8 hours to perform, okay, to do your work. Maybe in the future, if you improve, you maybe require 7 hours only. You're just as productive. Maybe 5 hours, okay? Maybe 2, depending on your level. Like a battery. Current battery requires 14 hours on a regular outlet, okay? You go to better technology, maybe it requires half as much, and so forth. That's necessary for your own, let's say, happiness. How can you be happy unless you have a healthy body? People think of Chan as something so theoretical. Chan is daily life. You think you can be happy by staying home and doing things you want? No, actually, happiness can be found in everything you do during the day. And what I saw in you is a work ethic. That's also what the slave driver saw in you as well. Okay? So that's why you hired so quickly, because they know you're going to kill yourself. So they intend to use you and then discard you. That's life. So don't let it happen to yourself. You build up your skills and you perform better. You deliver, you meet expectations. Okay? By the way, to me, Okay, just I gave you the example, my own personal example. I have this Korean disciple of mine who I had to pay for her airfare here to the U.S. And then she came here and put so much more pressure on me, not less. And because of the pressure, I find myself having to deliver more, find different ways to do it better, to offer more. We don't offer more because of wishful thinking. We offer more because of need. Until you see a need in front of you, you cannot deliver, you cannot perform. So if people are so misguided thinking that they go to work and they hate work and so forth. And say, this is not what I want to do with my life. To me, I have a different attitude. If I have the same attitude as you, I do the same. I come here and teach a Chan class. Okay, I do this because I need to do this. Okay, I need to pay for Xian'an's airfare. Somehow. I hope you feel guilty. You see? And so it's just work. Because you're right. There's a certain professional ethics where we go to work and there is this, from what I like about you, is that there is this drive to say, I'm getting paid, therefore professional ethics require me to deliver. That's responsible, being responsible as a professional. That's what is fundamental to life. Whether you're at work, whether you get married, whether you do anything that's important to you, there's a certain ethical commitment that I'm going to deliver. So therefore it's natural for you to be drained. It's not about avoiding being drained. It's about recovering quicker when you're drained. So use it to develop the skills to recover even faster than before. That's what's going to make your body healthier, not from shrinking. And say, no, I don't want to exhaust myself. That's the losers of the world. Okay? That's losers thinking. We are different. We don't mind draining ourselves because we know that after we drained, then we cross our legs and recover. Okay, so what's happiness? Happiness is found in everyday life. It's not about doing what you want. It's about enjoying every moment in life. Whether you do nothing, whether you go to work, whether you have a fight, whether you listen to music. Okay, happiness is right then. It's not always what you want. You find happiness because of wisdom. It's not about what you want. That's a wrong premise for people like you who are educated and are taught and are conditioned to weigh options and seek the best advantages. Okay? This is why with that model, you're never happy. And you only are killing yourself. Chasing and hoarding things. Whereas happiness can be truly found in daily life. Okay? Because how? Because of your commitment to the people around you. You go to work, it's a commitment to deliver for your boss and meet expectations. You have a boyfriend or girlfriend, it's when you spend time with him or her is a commitment to deliver, to meet expectations. Okay?
Master, I
It's
feel
not
like
by shrinking. It's not about being in control of your destiny. Happiness, this doesn't mean you have to be in control. Happiness sometimes means you can be driven by a slave driver. That requires skills and wisdom.
I feel like I was forced to. I have to, but I'm not willing to. I think that's where the afflictions comes.
It's professional ethics.
Yeah.
You should be grateful. I started by telling you, you should be, I didn't say it, but you should feel grateful that somehow you're able to find a job in these conditions. I don't know about Singapore, but in the US it's difficult. Very difficult right now. And you have a job, and after you decided after a year and a half off, you found a job that quickly, that speaks highly of you. That speaks how still marketable you are. Okay? That's impressive. And that's a great thing right there. You should be happy about that, but she's not. You see? So how can you be happy if the good things like that happen to you? Like for us right now today, a case in point, when Jung decides to bring us out and have a beer or something together, we'll be happy. You see? You enjoy the moments. Happiness is the small moments. Okay? Maybe a cup of coffee, maybe a smile, maybe a joke. You think happiness is about getting what you want all the time? That's not how it is. Okay? Happiness is sometimes eating something pretty bitter. Or today we have some durian, which is stinky. One of my boys says, I can't stand durian. I said, you're missing out on all the good flavor in only if you were willing to endure the stink. You know, it's so typical of people, because intellectually they say, I don't need to put up with this. And they don't realize they're only handicapping themselves. Okay, meditate more. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. Don't quit. This woman is dangerous. She'll quit. KU2 question.
네, 유튜브에 올라온 카르마님 질문입니다. 마스터님께 가르침을 받을 수 있어 항상 감사하게 생각하고 있습니다. 저는 얼마 전에 오랜만에 친구를 만났습니다. 그리고 친구들과 같은 자동차로 이동하면서 점심을 먹고 즐거운 시간을 보냈습니다. 그리고 그 중에 한 명이 암에 걸려 수술 후에 치료 중인 사실을 알게 되었습니다. 그리고 저녁을 친구들과 먹으면서 몸에 기운이 없어 피곤함을 느꼈습니다. 그래서 친구들과의 모임도 일찍 끝내고 집으로 와서 잠을 자고 일어났는데 그 다음날 일어나서 보니 머리에 강한 두통이 생겼습니다. 왜 평소에 안 생기던 두통이 생겼는가 하고 고민을 하다 보니 저는 그것이 암에 걸렸던 친구의 탁기가 저에게 와서 그런 두통이 생겼다는 걸 알았습니다. 그래서 두통을 없애려고 아침에 인근 산에 다녀왔지만 여전히 두통은 없어지지 않았습니다. 그래서 저녁 때 손 명상을 시작했는데 평소에는 나지 않던 땀이 처음 5분 동안 온몸에 나더니 5분 후에는 평소와 똑같은 상태가 되어 손명상을 마치고 그 후에는 두통이 없어졌습니다. 제가 생각하기로는 땀을 통해 탁기가 배출되었다는 생각을 합니다. 제가 한 가지 궁금한 것은 탁기에 의한 두통이 생기고 손명상으로 그것을 없앤다면 저는 처음부터 그런 탁기를 제 몸에 들어오지 않는 방법이 있는지를 여쭈고 싶습니다. 저는 아직 수행이 깊지 않아서 그런 탁기에 취약합니다. 손명상을 가르쳐 주신 마스터께 항상 감사드립니다.
This is a question from Korean YouTube. Question from Karma. Thank you, Master, that I can always get a teaching from you. A while ago, I met some friends, and then I moved to have lunch with them in a same car, and I had a good time. But I realized that one of my friends had a cancer, and this person had a surgery and under treatment. And after I have dinner with them, I could feel I was draining and I was very tired. So after meeting with them, I came early to my house, and then I slept and I wake up, and the next morning I realized I have a very strong headache. And I was wondering why did I have a headache that I usually don't have. And I noticed that it's from my friend's turbidity or impurity that who has cancer.
The friend's what?
Cancer. The friend has a cancer, and this person thinks it's from her turbidity or impurity. Like
Pedicure?
impure energy.
Pedicure impurities. I never heard of that before.
Turbid energy.
Oh, pedicure energy. Okay, fine.
Yeah, from her pedicure. So to remove the headache, in the morning this person went to the mountain, but the headache was still not gone. So in the evening, this person started chant, and then this person had a lot of sweat from first 5 minutes, and then after it was normal again, and then this person had no headache anymore. So this person thinks that maybe that turbid energy has been expelled by this person's sweat. So question is, if you can have a headache because of this turbid energy, and if you can expel it with the chant meditation, what this person wants to know is, how can you not get turbid energy from outside from the beginning? This person says, I don't have deep level of cultivation yet, so I'm very weak with turbid energy.
Mm-hmm.
So this person knows how to not get the turbid energy from the beginning. Thank you, Master.
Okay, then get bigger kung fu. Simple. You don't want to, yes. This person seems to be sensitive and catch the pedicure energy, and therefore you should feel more motivated to practice chant, because a person with higher level would not be as affected. That's how you can gauge yourself. So next time you see that person again, if you practice chant, you improve, then you will not be, the headache will be smaller and goes away quicker. And then practice chant harder, and then you come back and test yourself again. Okay? So yes, it is definitely from you were being drained from that person, and that's normal. It's just life. Sometimes we have affinities with some others, a lot more than the typical people, and so we get drained and we get infected by pedicure energy. Okay, and so it's normal, nothing to worry about. Okay, and when it happened, this person tried all things, and then finally realized that chant was able to help. So therefore, the solution was there already, in the same spirit as the previous question, the answer to the previous question. We're going to get infected, okay, by pedicure energy and manicure energy. And so, so expect that to happen. It's eventually going to happen. And so it's not about, don't be so what is it? So adamant about, you can't infect me. Instead, learn how to recover quicker. It's going to happen to all of us. Okay? On the positive side, when we are infected by that manicure energy, then there's a plus side to it. What is the plus side? The plus side is that person, the person who infected you, actually is a little bit better off. So it's an act of sacrifice that we don't need to keep on avoiding getting infected. Instead, live without any fear. Okay? If we get infected, then we find a way to get rid of the infection, to fix the infection. Okay? So we embraced getting in trouble like that and learn from it, that's all. And motivate us to work harder, to develop more skills to recover better instead of running away from life. Okay? That's not Buddhism. Buddhism, we are fearless. Okay? And when there's a problem, you're doing the right thing. You recognize a problem, you understand the problem. And if you really are serious, we can help you find a way to fix the problem. That's all. Just have no fear at all. Okay? And yes, the headache is because the drain and lack of energy, and among other things. And the great news is that Chan will be able to fix it, recharge the energy, and clear out the headache. Okay, so look at it as a gauge for you for future reference. Meaning, when that happens, practice chant or tune into particular the mantra session. It's going to help you recover quicker too. Okay, and so the tools for you to recover, number one. So don't be like ordinary people who live in fear. Say, don't infect me, don't get me in trouble. Okay, that's just live your normal life. And when you are falling short in energy and so forth, then use chant to recover. Okay. I hope it helps. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay, then we stop here today. Thank you, everyone. I see. He ran away. Yeah, he yeah. I think so, yeah. Yeah.